Next topic is how are electrons distributed in different orbits or cell. Okay. The distribution of electrons into different orbits of an atom was suggested by Bose and Bury. The following rules are followed for writing the number of electrons in different energy levels or cells. The maximum number of electrons present in a cell is given by, I repeat, the maximum number of electrons present in a cell is given by a formula 2n square. 2n square. If number of cell is 1, then 2 into 1 ka whole square then equals to 2. It means that in first cell maximum 2 electrons are available or will exist. In second orbit 2 into 2 ka whole square, it means 8, maximum 8 electron are present. Third orbit 2 into 3 ka whole square equals to 18, maximum 18 electron present in third orbit. Okay. In fourth orbit 2 into 4 ka whole square, it equals to 32, and so on. So the maximum number of electron that can be accommodated in outermost orbit is 8. Okay. Electrons are not present in a given cell unless the inner cell are filled. It means that if first cell is completely filled, then electron move to another cell. Okay. First cell fill with only 2 electron, second one 8, and so on. Atomic structure of first 18 element as shown systematically in figure 4.2. You have to observe this figure 4.4. See how, if this is hydrogen, it is a nucleus of hydrogen, and this is the first cell, and the first cell it consists of only 1 electron. Okay, 1 2 3 electron, 1 2 3 4 5 electron. By this way first 18 elements are shown systematically, okay, with their electrons and their orbits. Let us talk about next important topic, which is valency. What is valency? We have learned how the electrons in an atom are arranged in a different cell or orbits. The electrons present in the outermost cell of an atom are known as valence electron. Means the electron present in the outermost cell of an atom is known as valence electron. For the Bose-Bury scheme, we also have some outermost cell of an atom can be accommodate in a maximum number of 8 electron. Okay. It was observed that the atom of an element completely filled with 8 electron in the outermost cell show the little chemical activity. In the other word, there the combining capacity of valency is 0. Or the inert element, the helium atom has 2 electrons in the outermost cell, and all the other elements that have been the 8 electron in the outermost cell, they have valency 0, and they are said to be inert elements. Please observe table 4.1 carefully, this table. Okay, if possible then please draw this table in your copy. Remember each and everything, element, symbols, atomic number, number of proton, number of neutron, number of electron present inside the atom. Okay, the distribution of electron within the all cell k element. Okay, and what is the valency. Okay, this all data help you to understand, to more understand about atomic structure. The combining capacity of atom of elements, that is their tendency to react and form molecules with atoms of the same or different elements was thus explained as an attempt to attain a fully filled outermost cell. An outermost cell which had 8 electrons was said to possess an octet. Atoms could thus react as so to achieve an octet in the outermost cell, and this was done by sharing, gaining and losing electrons. The number of electrons gained, loosed or shared as to make the octet of electrons in the outermost cell gives us directly and combining capacity of the element, that is the valency discussed in the previous chapter. For example, helium, lithium, sodium, hydrogen atom containing the electron each their outermost cell, therefore each of one is lose an electron. So in previous chapter you see how some elements lose electron and some element gain electron, some element having positive charge and some having negative charge. Okay, if the number of electron in the outermost cell, if an atom is close to full capacity, then the valency is determined in a different way. For example, fluorine atom has 7 electron in the outermost cell, then the valency could be, its valency could be 7, but it is easier for fluorine to gain 1 electron instead of losing 7 electron. That's why its valency is determining to subtracting 7 electron from the octet, that the valency is 1. Okay, so if the outermost, if fluorine having 7 electron in their outermost orbit, then only two possible things will happen. If to become stable, seven electron lose by fluorine or 1 electron gain by fluorine. So it is easier to achieve 1 electron to complete 7 plus 1 8 electron to become stable rather than to lose 7 electrons. That's why their valency is not 7, their valency is 1. See, the outermost in the outermost orbit of an element having 1 electron, 2 electron and 3 electron, then their valency is 1, 2, 3. They are easily lose 1, 2, 3 electron from their outermost orbit. But if an element having 4 electron in their outermost orbit, then it neither lose nor gain. It always share. Let us talk about those elements having 5, 6, 7 valence electron. Means 5, 6, 7 electron present in outermost orbit. Then they always gain 3, 2, 1 electron instead of losing 5, 6 and 7 electron. Okay, if 5 electron plus 3 electron completed 8 electron, 6 plus 2 8 electron, 7 plus 1 8 electron, therefore if the outermost orbit, in the outermost orbit, if 5, 6, 7 electrons are there, then it gain 2, 3, 2, 1 electron to complete their octets. Okay, by this concept we will write the valency of any element. Okay, thank you.